All right, I'm bad at intros, so we're gonna see how this goes. All my life, I've never really liked K-pop. Well, more specifically, I never really liked the idea of K-pop. The thought of companies plucking talented young people and putting them in groups that they didn't ask to be in, to sing songs that they didn't make, all for the sole purpose of gaining fame, notoriety, fans, and money, never really sat right with me. And I honestly just thought millions of people enjoyed uninspired industry slop. Well, that was until earlier this year, when a K-pop song showed up on my recommended and I actually clicked on it. Why? Honestly, because the name was cool. That song was God's Menu by Stray Kids, and over the next 3 minutes or so, my entire thought process and basis of hate on K-pop was completely faltered. Mainly because it didn't really sound like the industry slop that I thought K-pop was. It sounded like it had so much passion and care put into it. It also just didn't sound like what I thought a K-pop song would sound like. It had insane rap flows, this guy named Felix having this insanely deep voice. It even had gunshots for the beat drop. Safe to say that I became a very fast Stray Kids fan, and I still listen to them daily. But I still really wouldn't consider myself a K-pop fan. After looking into Stray Kids a bit more, I found out that they're very unique compared to other groups. They go against the grain in almost every way possible, so I thought to myself, oh, that's why I like them. And I continued my preconceptions about K-pop. That was until just recently when K-pop Demon Hunters came out. My friends were completely badgering me to watch this movie, and eventually, after a few days of stubbornness, I finally did. And to my shock, it was actually pretty good. But what shocked me more was that I actually liked the songs more than the movie. Your Idol specifically has been playing on repeat for the past few weeks in my head. Me watching this movie made me realize something that I probably should have figured out sooner, and that was that me and not liking K-pop was definitely a me issue. One, I'd never actually given K-pop a fair shot to begin with, and two, there's no possible way that hundreds of millions of people, all from different cultures and backgrounds, are completely blind to good music. It's simply too big to be objectively bad. So I figured, what the hell, I'm gonna put my stubbornness completely to the side and dive headfirst into the world of K-pop. And I think the best way to do that is to get a little sample of everything and see how it goes. So with that, I'm going to be looking at 3 groups today. The first 2 being BTS and BLACKPINK, obviously because they're the biggest, but number 3 would be Stray Kids, and I already know them. Because you read the title, you know what the third group I'm gonna look at is, but I actually don't know. I'm gonna use this wheel to determine what I look at. This wheel has 20 K-pop groups on it, most of which I've heard of before and a couple that I haven't. So we're gonna use this to determine the third group we look at today. Alright. Let's spin it, and we're going to be looking at, looks like Block B. All right, so now that we have our 3 groups, we're going to be looking at 3 songs per group. And I think the best way to get a nice spread of all of their songs is to do it like this. We're going to be looking at their most popular song, we're going to be looking at their latest song, and then we're going to be looking at one of their more obscure songs. Now, how am I going to find an obscure song from them? Honestly, I don't know the best method, so what I personally did was I went on one of their albums and I found one of the least streamed songs on that album. So that's how we're going to do it for this. If you have a better way of finding obscure songs, be sure to put it in the comments below. Speaking of comments, by the way, if your group isn't on this wheel and you would like to see them, go ahead and put those in the comments too. Alright, so let's get started with BTS. Their biggest song, by far, is Dynamite. So we're going to be listening to that today. Hopefully the sound levels are good. Alright, let's get into it. Again, I know almost nothing about BTS. I know a couple of the members. I know Jungkook. I know Jimin, I think. And then there's RM. I've heard RM rap in English because he was on a Megan Thee Stallion song, but other than that, I know pretty much nothing about BTS at all. I may have heard a snippet of, what is it, Never Love or Fallen? It's something Love. I don't know, but I've heard a snippet of that. But other than that, again, nothing. So we're gonna get right into this. Let's see. I should probably put on subtitles. They do a subtitle. Okay, good. Bang. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Okay. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Okay. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Hey. Ding dong, call me on my phone. This is so groovy. I didn't expect it to be groovy. I mean, I guess I should have expected it. It has almost 2 billion views. I also didn't expect it's all in English so far. I think it's all in English. That's not something I expected in the slightest, honestly. Yeah. That's not something I thought of at all. I mean, sure, it's definitely groovy. So nice. Love the LeBron shout out. Let's bring it back a little bit.
My ping pong. This is dead heavy. Can't hit the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey. Yeah, this beach chain like money. This go all alone. I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm diamond. You know I go. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring down fire. Set the night light.
This is so fun. Like, I don't know what else to say. Okay. I don't honestly just don't know what to say. It's so groovy. Like this is one of those songs where just like you want to get up and dance, or this is like a perfect club song, man. Like this is great. I don't know if this is a shout out to what's the donut place in the Marvels called? I forget. What is it called? It's the one that Iron Man talks to Nick Fury in. I don't think it is, but you see Big Donut up top, then I instantly think of that. That could be completely wrong. Also, is this entire background CG? Am I crazy? It has to be. What is this video, man? It's also, I like how like laid back it. I know like this is definitely like summertime bop, which is good because I need something to go against the awful heat that we've been having this summer. We need a boppy song like this. When did this come out, by the way? 2020? That's actually pretty recent. I thought Dynamite was way older than that. All right, sorry, let's keep going.
Bring a friend, join the crowd. Whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. There light, skies are light, so we dance to the breakdown. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball.
Nice.
This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey. Yeah, this bitch chain like money.
Is this whole song gonna be in English?
Let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
The banana. I see the MJ influences right here for sure. Moonwalking, classic. Wait a minute. We gonna light this up like it's dynamite. Is that the thing? I might just be stupid. I might just be stating the obvious. But that's the thing, right? That's the thing. That it's pretty similar. I'm not saying they ripped it, obviously, but like it's a reference for. I mean, they're doing other references in the song for sure. So yeah. Okay, hang on. What was that voice? I thought there was a female singer for a second. That's crazy. Also, these faces are hilarious. Hey. This voice is so pretty.
Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. 'Cause
the nose. Sick. Sick. Can I just say, every single fit they've pulled off spectacularly. The fashion is on point. Yeah, that was so cute. that was so sweet. It was just a nice summertime bop. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. I think the few things that stood out to me were this first rap, like singy rap section.
Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum.
Like, I think this is by far my favorite part of the song. The chorus, I could definitely see, and I know this is probably a thing, because I know it's a case with artists that I like, where, like, when new fans are getting into it, when new fans are getting into the artist that you really like, and they listen to, like, the most popular song, by the time that they're listening to it for the first time, you've heard it hundreds of times, and it gets a bit boring. I could definitely see how this chorus could be that. But at the same time, I don't know, it still sounds super cool. This is definitely a summer road trip radio song, for sure. This first verse is amazing. I really love it. Also, is this RM? I really like his voice too. And then it was this person right here. Whoever that is. And I think this is the same person. Whoever that person is, amazing. I love their voice. They're great. Please let me know what their name is below. You can give timestamps and stuff, by the way. I would love paragraphs on all of these boys. But yeah, that song, really great. It was a nice bop, I think. Overall, do I want to give ratings to these songs? Probably not. I'm just going to say that it was really good and I really enjoyed it. All right, moving on to their latest song, which is Yet to Come, which was released back in 2022. From the limited research that I did about this song, this is their last official song all together as a group before a majority of their members had to go do their required military service, because that's a thing in Korea. So knowing that bit of context, it makes the title make a bit more sense. You know, Yet to Come, the most beautiful moment. If I had to guess what this song is going to be, my predictions would be, my guess is this will be a song that's like, oh, we've done so much and here's what we've done, and you know, here's what's yet to come, right? That's what I'm expecting this song to be, but I could be completely wrong. We'll see. All right, let's get into Yet to Come by BTS. Thank you, Big Hit Music. MTV Classic. Oh, there they are. They're in the desert.
Was it honestly the best? Cause I just wanna see the next. 부지런히 지나온
어제들
속에 참 아름답게. Yeah, the past was honestly the best. But my best is what comes next. I'm not playing now for sure. 그날을 향해 숨이 벅차게. You and I
That makes sense.
Moment is yet to come.
Yeah, that's moment is yet to come. Gotcha.
다들 언제부턴가 말하네 우리 최고라고 원통할 수 없는 names 이제 무겁기만 해 노래가 좋았다고 그저 달랠 뿐이라고 Promise that we'll keep on coming back for more.
That's really nice. My guess on what these lyrics mean, again, I take what I say with a grain of salt. This is just the opinion of some idiot on the internet. But you know, this seems like coming from the perspective of them of like, hey, we just love music, and in doing so, they say we're the best, right? You know, we're the best, but now all of these people, you know, it's, I wouldn't say like all of these unfamiliar names, whatever the unfamiliar names even mean. I don't know if it's a burden or not, but I can definitely sense that, you know, as a group like BTS, right? If you come up just trying to make music and you know, you're lauded as like the best in your industry, I can imagine the pressure that would cause on you. But yeah, we just love music. We're just running forward. Promise that we'll keep coming back for more. So it's a really, really nice lyric so far.
너의 마음속 깊은 어딘가 여전한 소년이 있어 Moment is yet to come, yet to come 당신은 꿈꾸는가 그 길의 끝이 무엇일까 Moment is yet to come 모두가 숨죽인 밤 우린 발을 멈추지 않나 Yet to come We're gonna touch the sky for the day we die Moment is yet to come 자 이제 시작이야 The best yet to come 언젠가부터 붙은 불편한 수식어 최고란 말은 아직
Hang on. Before you pop off, hang on. That was a nice little rap session. Rap section. Can I just say, I'm just getting into this group, right? I can imagine the people that have been fans of these guys since day one, and like knowing that this group, because I assume you guys knew, right? Did you guys know that this was gonna happen? That they were gonna have one like bombastic final song as like a send-off, and they were gonna go away for a long time? Like, did you guys know that? And if you did know that, like, I can only imagine how this felt when this dropped, right? I'm trying to think of like other things in my head too, of like, the only thing I can think of is like when shows that I really liked were like in between seasons. Like the feeling is so like, it's so bittersweet, you know? It's like, this is so cool, but at the same time, I'm going to miss it. So I don't know. I can't imagine what you guys felt. You know, having all of that history. I know they're supposed to have a comeback in like, next year, right? So I'm glad you guys don't have to wait for too much longer for them to come back. So that's good at least. Yeah, cool rap section. It looks like there's gonna be another rap section. So let's get on to that. I'm excited. I really love some rap. So.
언젠가부터 붙은 불편한 수식어 최고란 말은 아직까지 난 간지러워 난 마냥 강음하게 좋은 걸 예전에 그때와 다른 게 별로 아마 다른 게 별로 없다면 you say so lying 난 변화는 많았지만 변함은 없었다 해 어느 샷도 매 순간이 새로운 트레서 지금 난 마치 13살 그때 나처럼 아직도 배울 게 많고 나 인생 채울 게 많아 그 이유 물어본다면 내 심장이 말하잖아 We ain't about it 이 세상의 기대 We ain't about it 최고란 기준의 stat We ain't about it 원각각 수많은 trophy We ain't about it Dreaming hope and go for so about it 긴긴 원을 돌아 결국 또 제자리 Back to one 너의 마음속 깊은 어딘가 여전한 소년이 있어 Moment is yet to come, yet to come 당신은 꿈꾸는가 그 길의 끝이 무엇일까 Moment is yet to come 모두가 숨죽인 밤 우린 발을 멈추지 않나 Yet to come
I see. Okay. So it went from yeah, the past was the best to so was it honestly the best? Like they're changing not the narrative, but like they're changing the thoughts in the middle of the song, right? Because in the beginning, I'm sure that I'm sure it's scary as well from their perspective of like if they leave, what if they come back and they never top themselves, right? And they just decline from there. Uh, so like at the start of the song, they say, "Oh yeah, the past was the best," and now it's like, "Oh, was it honestly the best?" Um, and that goes along, beautifully with, "Oh, our best is yet to come." Also, something I wanted to ask, like the red piano, like here, and the school bus. Does this mean anything to you guys? To the BTS fans, does this mean any? Because I know for Stray Kids, I'm gonna try not to make too many comparisons. But I know for Stray Kids, there's a few things that like like mentions of like a the elevator. And I know like when I see this, right, with like a school bus or like a bus of any kind and like all white, I think back to their debut song District 9. So I'm wondering if this is a similar situation, right? If these are like references and like what they mean without spoiling too much obviously, but yeah, I'm just wondering if any of this means anything. All right, back to it.
So how's it gonna be the best? Cause I just wanna see the next. 눈부시게 지나온 기억들 속에 참 아름답게. Yeah, the past was honestly the best. On my best, what comes next? When I sing it did the more. 그날을 향해 떠오르답게. You and the best moment is yet to come.
Okay, cool. So they acknowledge, like, yes, the past was the best, but there's going to be a new best when, when we come back, like what's yet to come. Okay, I don't know what the rest of this video is, but unless it just ends there. Oh, there is more. And there they go. That must have been so weird. And like such a I don't know, that must have been such a weird feeling for you guys, I'm sure, when all that happened. And you can really get like a sense of that, You can really get it like it has such a strong sense of finality. Like this whole song does. This is like you can tell even without the context. If I came into this completely blind, I could kind of tell that this would be like a final song, or at least like a culmination, right? All right. The last BTS song we're going to look at is Reflection, which is off of their Wings album. This is one of the least streamed songs on this album, I think. So we're going to see how they sound on this. No lyrics. We're just going to listen to it. Audio only, obviously. So it'll be a bit different. I may just take this in as it comes. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's get into it. No subtitles either, so.
I know every life's a movie. We got different stars and stories. We got different nights and mornings. Our scenarios ain't just boring. 나는 이 영화가 너무 재밌어.
Who's singing right now? Is that RM or is it someone else? I just think of anytime there's a deep voice, I think it's RM. I'm sure I'll get them right at some point, but is that RM? Whoever it is, they're singing amazingly. Like that it's great so far.
매일매일 잘 찍고 싶어. 난 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 근데 말야 가끔 나는 내가 너무너무 미워. 사실 꽤나 자주 나는 내가 너무 미워. 내가 너무 미울 때는 뚝섬에 와. 그냥 서있어 익숙한 어둠과 웃고 있는 사람들과 나를 웃게 하는데 슬며시 다가와서 나의 손을 잡는 fear. 괜찮아 다 둘셋이니까 나도 친구가 있으면 좋잖아.
Very like a ethereal drop.
세상은 절망의 또 다른 이름. 나의 키는 지구의 또 다른 지름. 나는 나의 모든 기쁨이자 싫음. 매일 반복돼 날 향한 좋고 싫음. 저기 한강을 보는 친구야. 우리 옷깃을 스치면 인연이 될까. 아니 우리 전생에서 쳤을지 몰라. 어쩜 수없이 부딪혔을지도 몰라. 어둠 속에서 사람들은 나보다 행복해 보이네. 다들 자기가 있을 곳을 아는데 나만 할 일 없이 걷네. 그래도 여기 섞여있는 게 더 편해. 밤을 삼킨 뚝섬은 나에게 전혀 다른 세상을 건네. 나는 자유롭고 싶다. 자유에게서 자유롭고 싶다. 지금은 행복한데 불행하니까 나는 나를 보내 뚝섬에서. Yeah.
It's a nice chill one. I'm sure if I was reading the lyrics, I'm sure it would hit a bit harder. Assuming what they're saying is harder.
I was a girl of myself. 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 I was a girl of myself.
Okay. Nice. I don't know what he was saying. Let me see what he was saying at the end there. Oh, he said, "I wish I could love myself." Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely very deep. I'm also... Was this entirely RM? Okay, looking into it, this song is definitely pretty heavy. You know what? I think I messed up. I'm gonna look at the lyric video for this. Let me find it real quick. Alright, I won't show the whole reaction here. I think might just like cut in here and there with pointing out certain lyrics that I think are interesting or sad or cool. I don't know, honestly. From what I'm looking at on my other monitor, this song looks depressing. And I could kind of feel that a little bit. It really felt sad, so we'll see.
난 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 근데 말야 가끔 나는 내가 너무너무 미워. 사실 꽤나 자주 나는 내가 너무 미워. 내가 너무 미울 때는 뚝섬에 와. 그냥 서있어 익숙한 어둠과 웃고 있는 사람들과 나를 웃게 하는데 슬며시 다가와서 나의 손을 잡는 fear. 괜찮아 다 둘셋이니까 나도 친구가 있으면 좋잖아.
Wow, honestly, you know, it's crazy. And this is exactly what I wanted when finding an obscure song like this, because you're not you're not gonna find these lyrics on a title track. You know, you're not gonna find these lyrics and this meaning and this, I guess, this hurt on a track that's supposed to sell an album. You know, in like the most popular, you're not gonna find this. So this is exactly what I wanted, just to get like a full scope. And I had no idea. Like when me thinking about like RM, he sounds like the super cool, confident guy from BTS, right? Like he's the cool, confident guy with the deep voice who, you know, will bust in and steal your girl, right? Like that's sort of the idea I have of RM in my head. Especially, you know, me hearing his verse on that Megan Thee Stallion song definitely didn't help with that assumption, right? But hearing this where he sounds so sad and he sounds so like defeated and he sounds, you know, he's all these lyrics are about how he hates himself but he's getting through it. It's, you know, it's really showing a different side of him that I guess I should have, you know, expected. I don't know. I don't know, but it's really, I don't know if it's nice to see in a way. You know, it's not nice that this is happening obviously or how he feels like this, but you know, it's cool to see this side of him and the fact that he's open about it in this sense. You know, I know this is a bit of an older album. I think this came out in 2016, so it's decently older. So that's really cool though. That he's, you know, getting this out is what I'm trying to say.
세상은 절망의 또 다른 이름 나의 키는 지구의 또 다른 지름 나는 나의 모든 기쁨이자 싫음 매일 반복돼 날 향한 좋고 싫음.
Let me try to dissect this real quick. The world is another name for despair. Normally I'm better at this. I don't quite know what that means. If you guys can help me, that'd be great. I don't exactly know what he means. Like height is another diameter of the earth. I mean, does that mean like... Does that mean like he feels like he's just like a link in the chain, you know? I am my own happiness and anxiety. That's a bit more of a straightforward line that I get. But yeah, that's interesting. Repeats every day, the like and dislike.
어쩜 수없이 부딪혔을지도 몰라 어둠 속에서 사람들은 나보다 행복해 보이네 다들 자기가 있을 곳을 아는데 나만 할 일 없이 걷네 그래도 여기 섞여 있는 게 더 편해 밤을 삼킨 뚝 섬은 나에게 전혀 다른 세상을 건네 나는 자유롭고 싶다 자유에게서 자유롭고 싶다 지금은 행복한데 불행하니까 나는 나를 보내 뚝섬에서
Wow, this is a lot more vulnerability than I expected from RM. Again, I didn't know him that much before diving into this whole thing, but yeah, it's a lot of complexity that I didn't expect, which is cool to see. You know, I hope he's doing better now. I know stuff like this you never really truly like win. You know, it's tough to go through any of this, so I just hope he's doing better now. Wow, yeah, okay. I'm really glad I checked out the lyrics of that. That was a lot more hard-hitting than I thought it would be. Wow, that was great. That was, I think, a very important song, you know, to be put out there, especially for other people who might be feeling the same way. And especially, too, with, like, if you look up to people who do act like that, like, if you are feeling similar to this and are feeling lost in the world and, you know, wishing you could love yourself more than you do, and you see, you know, RM, who my impression of him was that he was like a super cool guy that had no worries or anything. You know, the thought of him having similar problems you know, to you in that sense, I'm sure that that does mean a lot. So I'm really glad this song is a thing. Yeah, that was good. That one's hard to like rank on like how good it is it is because it is, you know, more of like a like an emotion song, and it's more like that. I think it was really good even still. All right, so that was BTS, and my final thoughts on them is that I don't know. They seem super cool. They're definitely very talented. The people that stood out to me were um you know, the rappers obviously stood out to me a bit more. The person with the super high voice I think stood out to me, and RM obviously for this song uh definitely stood out to me as well. Uh just in general of everything with his singing abilities, his rapping abilities, and his, you know, abilities to tell a story and actually convey a lot of emotions. I definitely liked all three of these songs, and they were all really good. So yeah. All right, we're gonna be getting into the next ones, which is Blackpink. Now, their most popular song, a bit debated. I think "Do Do Do Do" or "Do Do 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 Do," however you pronounce it, is their most popular song. It's debatable. It's between this and another song I forgot the name of, but we're just gonna do this one because it's their most popular one on YouTube. So yeah, and also "Do Do Do Do," it reminds me of the chorus of God's Menu. So if I had to guess, this is gonna be a hype anthem, which honestly I kind of need after the last song. So let's get into it. Real quick, what I know about Blackpink is absolutely nothing. I don't know how many members there are. I don't know anything about them. I'm going into this completely blind. I've never heard their stuff before. I've stayed completely blind to this group. So we're gonna see. First time ever listening to a girl group. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see if, I mean, obviously they're good, but let's see if I vibe with them. Oh, this beat already. Hey, 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 hey. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna really like this, aren't I?
착한 얼굴에 그렇지 못한 태도 가녀린 몸에 쓱 가려진 볼륨은 두 배로 거침없이 찍힌 굳이 보진 않지 넌지 black하면 pink 우린 예쁘장한 셀리
Nice.
원하던 대놓고 뺐지 너무래도 칼로 무배기 두 손엔 가득한 fat checks 궁금하면 never fact check 꼭대기 물 만난 물고기 좀 톡해 난 toxic 유혹해 I'm foxy
Hey. Dude, what is happening? This is sick. This is so good. Let me go back. Whatever I want. My hands are full of fact checks. Fat checks. If you're curious, go ahead and fact check. This is so good. Alright, chorus. Oh. One more time. Oh, okay.
지금 내가 걸어가는 거린 Blackpink four-way 사거리 동서남북 사방으로 running in a bucket list 싹 다 버려 널 당기는 것도 멀리 밀치는 것도 제 멋대로 하는 bad girl 조금 싫어하고 누가 뭐라 하던 with a bass drop it's another banger
Hey.
두번 생각해
This is so good.
남들처럼 착한 척은 못하니까
I'm so. Oh no, she fell. Oh my god, guns. Oh no, they're just. Never mind. I'm so excited for this beat drop again. I'm already hooked. This is great. Ah.
What you gonna do when I come through with that What you gonna do when I come through with that like fire.
Okay, high notes.
Like fire. Like pink.
The breakdown. What is that in the beat? Hang on, what was that in the beat? I heard it. Hang on, I'll point it out. This. Ah, that was so good. Ooh. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. I think that's my favorite song that I've listened to today so far. This is my favorite. I don't know. I love the super like hype songs. I love them. This was sick. This is so good. I was actually really excited to listen to the chorus again. Because I actually really liked it. The rapping, amazing. I didn't expect it at all. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I had my preconceptions about a girl group. With a guy group, I never really had the thought of like, oh, there's a good chance they don't do it well. You know what it might be? It's the fact that there's not that many like female rappers that like I listen to or that even get any popular. Obviously, singers is like a different story, right? But for like rapping, a lot of the women that I know in the music industry can rap. They just choose not to. So there's sort of this misnomer that like women are worse at rapping, which is definitely not true. I guess it's just something, I don't know, it's one of those walls that's like still up in my hip hop brain that I never really addressed until now. But no, I got to admit, they're fire. They're fire. I think this is my favorite rapping so far, my favorite chorus so far, some of my favorite singing so far. Like, this was great. This is by far my favorite. And it's crazy to think this was released 7 years ago. That's insane. We have Jump, which was released like 11 days ago at this point? Like, that's crazy. So let's see if they still got it. Video's insane already. Also, oh wait, are these their names? Okay, Jump. Directed by Dave Meyers. Or Mayers. We have Rose. Jenny. Jisoo. Is it Jisoo or Jisoo? It's one of the two. And then Lisa. Is that the same? No, it's not. I'm sorry. Lisa, the Lisa that I know is Japanese. This might be the same one. I don't know if it's the same one, but I don't think so. Alright, let's go.
I'm not that easy to tame. Ooh. You should see me under these lights, on my tears turn to ice. That's the sweetest escape. Every time the feeling kicks in, I might stay through the night. Bet you get it now.
What the hell's going on? Why is she in her mouth?
Kicks in, I might stay through the night. Bet you get it now. Rock that did it now.
What is happening?
Guess we gonna be know I walk it, I'll talk it. 눈 감고 하나, 둘, 셋.
Okay. I see what's happening. I'm gonna be honest, this video's throwing me off. There's a lot happening. Cool beat drop though.
So come up with me, I'll take you high. That prima donna spice up your life. You know I got
What did she say?
that prima donna
That prima donna spice up your life? That's a lot.
spice up your life. You know I got that shit that you like.
Hang on. Since when are they allowed to swear? I mean, maybe they just have it like that. Maybe that's just allowed. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't think K-pop idols could swear. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that's just something I'm completely ignorant on. Every time that Stray Kids like swears, they like dance around it, you know? But they just straight up said it. It's in the captions.
Spice up your life. You know I got that shit that you like.
Okay, go off, Queen.
So come on with me, run up, jump. Watch me running up the
Ooh.
place. I'm already starting and my girls are on the way. Watch me upping up the place. Wanna see you bumping, baby, bouncing to the bass. Are you not entertained? I ain't gotta explain. I'm with all of my sisters, got him going insane, yeah. You know we on a mission, all gas, no brakes, yeah. Breaking out of this system, breaking out of this cage, yeah. Bet you're getting enough, ain't that did enough. 순간 있지만 누가 누군지, think you're running out. Just we gonna walk it, talk it. 눈 감고 하나, 둘, 셋.
All these poor people's heads.
So come on with me, I'll take you high. That prima donna spice up your life. You know I got that shit that you like. So come up with me, run up, jump. Watch me running up the place.
love this
I'm
part.
already starting and my girls are on the way. Watch me open up the place. Wanna see you bumping, baby, bouncing to the bass.
Whoa. This video's insane.
BLACKPINK in your area.
Hey, 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 hey. Is this just like a drum and bass breakdown? Like, what's happening? Oh. Okay. Honestly, I love this group so far. Like, this... It just seems like BLACKPINK is on complete boss bitch shit every single day. Every single day. You can't touch them. They are... Walk in, they will be the boss. It doesn't matter who else is in the room. They run it now, which I love. This is great. We have one last one. We have Yeah 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 from their Born Pink album, which came out a couple of years ago. Now, I've learned my lesson. I'm going to get the lyric video and actually like watch it alongside. Just so you know. Also, this has all 4 people in it instead of just 1, so that's nice. All right, let's listen to it. And we have the translations up here as well, so this should be good. So yes, we have... I can also know who's singing and rapping what, which is great. This is Jisoo. Is it Jenny? Is it Jeannie or Jenny? And is it Jisoo or Jisoo? And then Rose. Is it Rose or Rose? And then Lisa. I like how it's like, I don't know the pronunciation. I don't know the pronunciation. I don't know the pronunciation. And then Lisa, I guess. But yeah, let's see what this is. a more like laid back. I get it seems like the lyrics are about love and relationships and all that stuff, and about like being caught in the middle. Uh, if I had to give my my pro analysis to the situation, I don't know anything. Yeah, this is more like laid back. This is like what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of like 80s synth, That it's sort of giving off that vibe. I could be completely wrong, but it's sort of giving off that vibe. Yeah, these synths specifically. I really like this chorus. It's so funny how like the actual song is such like a vibey, chill, like synthy bop, but the but the lyrics are like I don't know. I don't know if I'd call them sad exactly, but they're more, serious than, and they're definitely a lot different than, you know, the boss bitch lyrics that we've gotten before from BLACKPINK. Sorry, last pause. I do want to go back to how she trailed off with the no OOs. That sounded really, really cool. That was super cool. Wow, okay. That was a super cool song. A lot different from what I'd heard previously from them. A lot different from the previous two songs, which I kind of expected. Uh Honestly, like a weird, like caught in between your feelings song with 80s synth was not something I expected. But it's really a cool combination, and I think it fits all of these singers really well. So that was really cool. I really like that. Um, I guess my final thoughts on BLACKPINK. Man, I love this group. I initially these on an initial listen, I think I like BLACKPINK a decent bit more than BTS. Um, they sort of fit the vibe I like more, at least with the songs that I listen to so far. Um, I'm sure BTS has tons of songs where they're just on their shit and being super not bad bitch energy, but you know what I mean, right? But yeah, BLACKPINK has crazy, crazy good lyrics, good rapping, good vibes all around. If I had to choose so far, I think I would definitely continue with BLACKPINK first and foremost. They seem right up my alley, which is funny because me sort of having like an opinion on it beforehand. Um, so it is pretty interesting that they're my favorite out of the two. So nice to see that I was proven wrong, though. I'm glad to be proven wrong. Trust me. All right, so that was Blackpink. Moving on to who got picked? Block B. Now, Block B, from the little that I know, they seem like they're more rappers than anything. So that'll be interesting. Let's just see. Block B. We'll just do some like. Do they have songs on here? They have Very Good. Is that their biggest song? Okay, on Spotify, their biggest song is this. I don't know what this is. What is this? It's all in Korean. Okay, cool. Although I'm seeing haha, yeah, BBC Follow Me, bounce like this, bounce so that's crazy. So I guess it's this song. This is definitely an older song too. Actually, let's just listen to it on Spotify. Whoa, okay. Hang on. I'm still getting my stuff figured out. I never use Spotify, so but this sounds crazy so far. This sounds like, I don't know, this sounds like something with a sound, like in a soundtrack for something. Okay. Hey. Dude, this is ignorant. This is ignorant and I love it. This is great. Yeah, again, this doesn't sound like K-pop. This just sounds like some like underground rap shit, like genuinely, and maybe that's what they are, but that's crazy. Also the vocal performance on this line is great. On this one. Woo! I can't stop moving with this one. This is so good. Oh, the step down. Oh. Hey. Oh. Hang on. The flow. Woo. Louder. Let's go. What is happening? What is like what is hang on. I feel like I think that's the deepest we've heard so far. Like it's down there. It's getting there, man. Whisper, and then this chanting, the vocal fry in the background. That was so sick. That was so good. I wasn't expecting that. What the hell did I just listen to? I don't know how I feel about that. Like it was so good. It was so good. But man, it was so different. It just sounded, I mean, if it's as old as I think it is, which like, can we see when this came out for one? Like, can we see? When did this come out? This was on the song Blockbuster. 2012. Okay. That makes a bit more sense because this definitely sounds like early 2010s. But man, that's crazy. Yeah. That's sick. All right, what's their latest song, do we think? I don't know what's happening here. Okay, I'm finding it a little bit difficult to find their most recent stuff. The latest that I'm finding here is Don't Leave, released in 2018. So we're just gonna do that, if that's okay. I think that's their most recent one. That's just from what I'm seeing. So we're just gonna do this, if that's fine. Also no lyrics. 어딘지 숨어버린 설렘이 무뎌진 감정들이 돌이켜보니 또 착각이네. Off rip. Is this the same band? I know the other one was like 6 years earlier. But this is like a ballad. And the other one was like an underground rap thing. Weird. Okay. I mean, I'm down for it. 과분하게 느껴진 너의 표현들이 이젠 그리워지려고만 해. 너의 손을 잡고 눈 맞추면 눈 녹듯이 사라지던 내가 과연 너를 지울 수 있을까? 난 그럴 자신 없는데 너의 말 가볍게 생각하며 스쳐 지나가던 나 한 번이라도 잠깐 자리에 서서 되짚어볼걸 너의 말 그 한마디마디마저도 난 널 외면하고 난 또 상처를 주고 아무렇지 않은 듯 착각을 해요 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 너 같은 여자를 꼭 찾아 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 너 같은 널 가진 건 화분했었나 봐. I mean, this is very pretty. I'm still like trying to get over the whiplash from the other song. I think this one's a lot less my style. It's still really good. I still really like it. It's still incredibly pretty, and the singing is, not something that I expected, but this is still great. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm kind of just like vibing along.
시간은 몸을 내던져도 난 무참히 밟고 가 이제 보기 좋게 무너지면 끝인 건가 정리할수록 오히려 속이 더 답답해졌어 내뿜는 한숨에 네 이름이 들려와 서둘러는 물을 흘려도 이별이 너무 느려 내가 없는 애 행복을 바라는 게 난 있을까 텅 빈 한 불을 들추며 의미를 찾지만 기회가 나를 앞질러 간 뒤야 널 꽉 끌어안고 속삭이던 시간들이 떠오를 때 내가 과연 너를 지울 수 있을까 난 그럴 자신 없는데 너의 말 가볍게 생각하며 스쳐 지나가던 날 한 번이라도 잠깐 자리에 서서
I don't know what else to say.
되짚어볼 거
I genuinely just don't know what else to say. It's just very pretty.
너의 말 그 한마디마디마저도 난 널 외면하고 난 또 상처를 주고 아무렇지 않은 듯 착각을 해요 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 너 같은 여자를 못 찾아 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 떠나지 마요 나 같은 너 가진 건 화분했었나 봐 Whatever you want, I can handle it 그대를 사랑하는 내 맘 전하면 너에 미칠 것 같았어 너 미칠 것 같죠 아름답던 과거의 우릴 기억하기엔 지금의 내가 힘이 들어요 그때 우릴 반복하진 않을 테니 떠나지 마요
Nice. That guy's voice stands out a lot. I like how deep it can go. I like how like full it sounds in the bottom end. That was really nice. It is definitely not, at least not to me personally, it's definitely not as much my vibe as the other one. But it was still really cool. It was still really, really pretty. It was a nice ballad. It was just very odd, to jump from that to that, All right, so to find one of the more obscure songs, again, I'm just going to go to one of their albums, which it looks like they only have two. So, at least like studio albums. They have like single albums. So, I don't necessarily know how I'm going to do this. I mean, I could just go here, go to releases and find something here. I'm just going to find something random here. I'll figure it out. We're going to Very Good, and we're going to find a song in here. Nice Day.
Oh, my patty.
We're listening to Nice Day. Real quickly. Nice Day lyrics. Are there lyrics? I think so. There are. This is a bit of an older song, but we'll deal with it. All right. This is Block Boy, Nice Day. I got the first little snippet of it, so we'll see how this goes. Is this going to be underground rap like the first one was, or is it going to be a love ballad like the second one was? It could be neither. I don't know. This band is like it's completely in the air what this could be. So let's see.
Oh, my party people ready? Yo, see I go. 소문난지 않지. Let's get it together. 싱그럽게 빡센 삶에서 해방을 외쳐. 이런 날에 꼼짝하는 게 또 불쾌해. Yeah, funky 전쟁터 바꾸게 해. Show me the bounce, 휘청거리며 다녀. 여기서 잡는 비주얼은 좀비 영화. 아직도 안 잊고 와. They call us dirty baby. AOP, 가서 찢어놓고 와. My party people 싱그럽게 해. 따분한 그
love the note there.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Woo!
Come on, just play with us. 거기도 더 나가세. 세상 동안 무대 위로 올라와 shake your booty.
Okay, we're shaking ass. Let's go.
맘대로 왔다 내비도 앉아있기 싫어. 칙칙한 유니폼을 찍고 소리 크게 질러. 세게 몸을 부딪혀. Hell yeah.
Dude, what is happening? Is this K-pop? Is this what did I find? Like we're just talking about shaking ass and like we're ripping people's clothes off. I mean, pop off, but like, damn, I didn't expect this, especially from like Nice Day. I mean, sounds like they're having a nice day, you know. But damn, I thought it was gonna be a bit more like a chill song. This is just straight up like party bop. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's cool, but like, what?
시간이 부족해. 그래 놀 땐 놀아오라 때. 해가 지면 그때부터 그래 먹게. 다 부숴버려고. Party people there. 시끄럽게 해. 따분한 걸 까먹겠어. 알아서는 뛰어나와. All tonight. Volume up. Party people say. 시끄럽냐 왜. 나기나기한 건 나는 안 맞으니까 끝까지 가. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Hey, drop.
어차피 여기야 무서운데 신경 안 쓰는데 왜 혼자 눈치만 보고 있어 get up man 점잖은 빼는 게 지금의 규칙 drum kick snare side 몸을 보게 부비 psycho the spotlight so 여긴 침묵 직전에 타이타니co Where my party people where my party people 몸을 흔들고 나버려 정신 좀 시간이 부족해 그래 놀 땐 놀라 호화롭게 해가 지면 그때부터 교회 먹게 나 부셔버려 blow
Dude, I can't stay still with this song, man. This is great.
Let's get naughty. They can't stop it. 미치기 전까지 아무도 못 가. Let's get naughty. They can't stop it.
One more time. Sick. That was so good. Wow, that was a great one to end it off on. So when I said earlier, is it going to be like a love ballad or underground rap? A little bit of both. It was kind of like it's like a underground party bop, you know? Definitely a love ballad of a certain kind. Yeah, that was sick. That was super cool. I think that's definitely like a new vibe song for me, for sure. And it's crazy because I would never know. Like I've almost like never heard of Block B before. And I picked the song at random. Like that's so sick. I just like go to like and just like the thought of like this song as well. Like the fact that I enjoy it so much and the fact that it's going to be like a future like party bop for me with like such good vibes and stuff. It's wild to think that like the Wheel, if you remember, the Wheel chose this group. And I at random chose this album and this song. And it's so good. Like it's so wild to me how that's the case. But yeah. All right, I guess that concludes me listening to K-pop. Final thoughts after everything is Very cool, very cool. A lot better than I thought it would go, in all honesty. Sorry, my voice is a bit gone. I've been talking for over an hour at this point. Yeah, a lot better than I thought it would be. If I had to rank them, I'm gonna rank them, and you're gonna be mad. Uh, just know I really liked all the groups. If I had to rank them, oh, this is tough. I'm probably gonna go Blackpink, then Block Boy, Block B, and then BTS. Um, if I had to rank all the songs, damn, what's my favorite song out of all of them? I'd probably say Do 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 or Do 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 Do. Okay, I'm not gonna rank all the songs, but if I had to give standout songs, just in total, we'll start with BTS. I think Dynamite for sure. Let me look actually. Yeah, I think Dynamite and Reflection, I think definitely were two sides of the same coin for sure. For Blackpink, Do 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 Do, I think this is still my favorite song out of everything. Jump was cool. And Yeah 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 was also really nice. For Block B, that first song, man, that first song was super cool. Super nostalgic. Of like that older rap stuff. And the Nice Day is just so fun. It's so fun. I've definitely got multiple songs to add to the playlist now, which is exactly what I wanted. I definitely want to check out more songs and more groups. So, um, if you got any groups you want me to check out personally, let me know down in the comments below. Again, we have the wheel. If you want me to add things to the wheel, put those down below. And if you want to tell me anything about BTS, Blackpink, and Block B, if you're a fan of those three, please again feel free to put stuff in the comments. Tell me everything. Tell me tell me everything. I won't say I'm hooked just yet, but I'm very much interested. And I guess final thing. I'm sorry if my methods for finding the music was a bit weird. At least compared to more Western music, it is a bit weird for me that like some songs are on like their own channels and some of them are on like the company's channels. Some of them are like on Spotify versus on YouTube. Some of them like aren't under the same names and stuff. It's tough to gauge like what's the most popular, the latest, and all that stuff. So sorry if the songs I picked were kind of not under the criteria that I put at the beginning. I'm just stumbling upon all of this stuff myself, so sorry if I don't get it right the first time. If there's anything I did demonstrably wrong, you can tell me off in the comments. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm done here. I'll definitely be seeing you guys again. Tell me what you want me to react to next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.